Introduction to Threat Modeling. Security threats are a constant concern for organizations of all sizes. From data breaches to cyber attacks, the risks are numerous and can have devastating consequences. That's where threat modeling comes in. Threat modeling is a structured approach to identifying potential security threats and vulnerabilities in an organization's systems and applications. By analyzing these threats, IT staff can develop effective mitigation strategies to protect against them. In this video, we will explore the importance of threat modeling in security strategy and provide a complete guide to conducting effective threat modeling. 2. Understanding the importance of threat modeling in security strategy. As IT staff, you are well aware of the importance of maintaining a strong security posture to protect your organization's assets. However, it can be challenging to identify and mitigate all potential threats. This is where threat modeling comes in. Threat modeling is a structured approach to identifying and prioritizing potential threats to your organization's systems, applications, and data. By understanding the potential risks, you can develop effective mitigation strategies to reduce the likelihood and impact of an attack. Effective threat modeling is critical to a comprehensive security strategy. It enables you to identify vulnerabilities before they are exploited by attackers, reducing the risk of data breaches, financial losses, and reputational damage. Moreover, threat modeling helps you prioritize security investments based on the most significant risks to your organization. This ensures that you are allocating resources effectively and efficiently to address the most pressing threats. In summary, threat modeling is a crucial component of any security strategy. It provides a structured approach to identifying and mitigating potential threats, enabling you to maintain a strong security posture and protect your organization's assets. 3. Steps to conduct effective threat modeling. Threat modeling is a crucial process in developing a strong security strategy. It involves identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities that could compromise the security of an organization's assets, such as data, systems, and applications. To conduct effective threat modeling, there are several steps that IT staff should follow. 1. Define the scope. The first step in conducting effective threat modeling is to define the scope of the exercise. This involves identifying the assets that need to be protected and the potential threats that could compromise their security. 2. Create a threat model. Once the scope has been defined, the next step is to create a threat model. This involves identifying the potential threats and vulnerabilities that could affect the assets being protected. IT staff should consider both internal and external threats, such as malware, phishing attacks, and physical breaches. 3. Prioritize threats. After creating a threat model, it's important to prioritize the identified threats based on their likelihood and potential impact. This will help IT staff focus their efforts on addressing the most critical threats first. 4. Develop mitigation strategies. With a prioritized list of threats in hand, IT staff can then develop mitigation strategies to address each threat. These strategies may include implementing security controls, such as firewalls and intrusion detection systems, or developing policies and procedures to minimize the risk of a breach. 5. Test and refine. Finally, IT staff should test and refine their threat modeling process on an ongoing basis. This will help ensure that the organization's security strategy remains effective in the face of evolving threats and vulnerabilities. By following these steps, IT staff can conduct effective threat modeling and develop a strong security strategy that protects the organization's assets from potential threats and vulnerabilities. 4. Common threats and vulnerabilities to consider. When conducting threat modeling, it's important to consider the most common threats and vulnerabilities that could potentially impact your organization. One of the most common threats is phishing attacks, which involve tricking users into providing sensitive information or clicking on malicious links. Other common threats include malware, ransomware, and social engineering attacks. In addition to these external threats, it's also important to consider internal threats such as insider threats and accidental data leaks. Insider threats can come from employees who intentionally or unintentionally compromise sensitive data, while accidental data leaks can occur due to misconfigured systems or human error. Another vulnerability to consider is outdated software and systems. These can create security gaps that attackers can exploit to gain access to your network or steal sensitive data. It's important to regularly update and patch all software and systems to minimize these vulnerabilities. Finally, it's important to consider the potential impact of a data breach or cyber attack on your organization. This includes not only financial losses but also damage to your reputation and loss of customer trust. By understanding these common threats and vulnerabilities, you can better prepare your organization to effectively mitigate them through threat modeling. 5. Implementing mitigation strategies based on threat modeling. Once you have identified the potential threats and vulnerabilities through effective threat modeling, it is crucial to implement mitigation strategies to reduce the risk of a security breach. Mitigation strategies can be technical or non-technical in nature, and they should be tailored to address the specific risks identified during the threat modeling process. Technical mitigation strategies may include implementing firewalls, intrusion detection systems, access controls, encryption, and other security technologies. Non-technical mitigation strategies may include employee training programs, security awareness campaigns, and policies and procedures that promote secure behavior. It is important to prioritize mitigation strategies based on the severity of the identified risks and the potential impact on the organization. This will help ensure that resources are allocated effectively and efficiently. Regularly reviewing and updating mitigation strategies is also critical to maintaining a strong security posture. Threats and vulnerabilities are constantly evolving, and mitigation strategies must adapt accordingly. By implementing effective mitigation strategies based on threat modeling, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of a security breach and protect their sensitive data and assets. 6. Best practices for maintaining a strong security posture through threat modeling. As an IT staff member, you play a crucial role in maintaining your organization's security posture. Threat modeling is a powerful tool that can help you stay ahead of potential threats and vulnerabilities. Here are some best practices for maintaining a strong security posture through threat modeling. 1. Regularly review and update your threat model. Threats and vulnerabilities are constantly evolving, so it's important to regularly review and update your threat model. This will ensure that you are always aware of the latest threats and have mitigation strategies in place. 2. Involve stakeholders from across the organization. Threat modeling should involve stakeholders from across the organization, including developers, security professionals, and business leaders. This will help ensure that everyone is on the same page when it comes to security strategy and that all potential threats are considered. 3. Prioritize threats based on risk. Not all threats are created equal. It's important to prioritize threats based on their potential impact on the organization. This will help you focus your resources on the most critical threats and vulnerabilities. 4. Implement mitigation strategies as soon as possible. Once you identified a threat or vulnerability, it's important to implement mitigation strategies as soon as possible. This will help minimize the risk to your organization and prevent potential breaches. 5. Continuously monitor your security posture. Threat modeling is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. It's important to continuously monitor your security posture and make adjustments as needed. This will help ensure that your organization is always prepared to defend against potential threats. By following these best practices, you can help maintain a strong security posture and keep your organization safe from potential threats and vulnerabilities.